Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is a first for our channel here. We have some straps that we're going to be looking at today. Going to be trying them out. I've got 3 straps from a company called StrapsCo. They reached out to me thanks to a friend of mine named Miguel from SoCal Watch Reviews. He mentioned my channel to them and then they ended up reaching out. So thanks Miguel, shout out to you, and thanks to StrapsCo for sending these in. I guess in a sense this is a paid promotion, I guess, since they're letting me keep these straps. So I'm going to include that in the video here, just so I don't get in trouble with anyone. But before we get into the 3 straps, let me do a quick wrist check because I'm wearing an awesome watch. It's the Rolex Explorer, and yes, this is the real thing. And no, it is not my watch. It's a friend of mine from my church. He's loaning it into the channel for about a week. And I've got a full review coming on this piece and some other videos with it that you're going to want to stay tuned for. So please like right now, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you can stay up to date with future videos. But let's look at what straps we have from StrapsCo. Let's dump them out and see what we got. Now I ordered these specifically because I wanted to try them on 3 specific watches that I have in my collection back there. So we're going to get into that in a second. Just real quick, see this little card they send if you'd like to take a peek at that. And here's a discount code. I hope they don't mind me sharing that with you that you can use, and you can check them out on all the social media platforms right there. The first one that I ordered was this vintage rally strap in rubber. So we'll look at that in a moment. Then I ordered this nice darker brown leather strap, and then I ordered a NATO. So we have some different design straps, different materials. I kind of wanted to check out some different ones from them, and so I ordered 3 different kinds, and we're going to try all these out on some watches today, and I'll give you some wrist shots of all of these. Let's start with this rubber one, this vintage rally rubber strap. Comes nicely packaged in these little plastic holders, open up easy, and here's the rubber one. Right off the bat, I can feel the softness of it. It's a really soft feel, very pliable. It seems like it's going to be very comfortable. But I've always liked the look of these rally strap designs, so looking forward to getting this on my Seiko 5, my 55 Fathoms in a moment. So there's that. Let's break open the leather one here. Now it says DASSARI on it. I'm not sure if that's just the leather manufacturer. I didn't actually ask them if it's a complete another company. I'm not sure, but this is the leather strap from them. Very nice dark brown, and it's supposed to be a classic vintage leather. So black on the underside. Feels, pretty supple, pretty pliable, and this also feels like it's going to be really comfortable as well. I want to put this on my Alpina, so we'll get to that in a second. And then the green olive drab, olive green NATO, seatbelt NATO, and this one I got, oops, some of the spring bars popped out there. This one I got with the black hardware, as you can see. That looks pretty cool. And ooh, feels pretty good quality right off the bat. I've had some NATOs that I've purchased from Amazon. And this one feels a little bit better quality than those ones, I can just tell you right now. And the hardware looks really nice and sewn in solidly. So I'm looking forward to trying this one on my Citizen Pro Master Tough. So let's get into that. Let's take the watches out from back here. this one, take this one out, and then get the ProMaster Tough. So I'm gonna start taking these off with my tools here, so I might do quite a bit of fast forwarding, but once I have them on, then we'll look at them with the StrapsCo straps. So let's get right into it. And in case you didn't know, this is what hollow end links look like. And wouldn't you guess, it's on a Seiko. Big surprise, right? And sometimes before I put this strap on, I always forget, you know, which side does the buckle part go on. If I'm not mistaken, it always goes on the top of the watch. So hopefully that can help you. Let's pop this on, see how easy it is with these quick release spring bars. No tools necessary. If I can get it in the hole here. Alright, got it on there. Fits nice. And look at that. I think that looks really good on this watch that's covered with smudges. Let me clean that up for a second. I think that looks great on that strap. Man, what do you guys think? I think it looks good. So let's pop that on the wrist and check it out. There you go on the wrist. I've got it on the, I think the last hole there for my 6.5 inch wrist. It's a little bit tight, so I probably could loosen it up one. But like I said, really soft, feels really comfortable. I don't think it's like crushing my wrist or anything like that. It's very pliable material, and I think this is a good one for this watch. I think it fits pretty good in the style of the Seiko 55 Fathoms here. You guys let me know what you think, but so far so good. I like it. Well, let's do the NATO next. Citizen ProMaster Tough. Take this stainless steel bracelet off and try the NATO out. I'm gonna put the spring bars in that they sent. See how they work. Seem pretty typical, I think. Just pop those right in. Alright. There you go. I think that looks pretty good too. Gives this watch a nice military look. And I think the black hardware plays nicely with the black dial as well. That looks great. So let's put it on the wrist. There you have it on the wrist. I think it's looking pretty good. This black hardware is solid, thick. It's not any kind of cheap material. I can tell that it's quality. Of course, with any NATO, you know, it's gonna wear a little higher on your wrist. Obviously, you know that if you're gonna put a NATO on. But I don't think it's too bad. This watch is pretty slim anyway, and it works great, I think. That is a good combination. Loving that. Guys, let me know what you think about that as well on the green NATO, the Citizen ProMaster Tough. Alright, we'll set that aside. And we've got one more for today's video, and that's my Alpina Sea Strong Diver Heritage. Man, I love this watch. It's probably my second watch I go to the most in my collection. And if you watched my State of the Collection video I did a little while ago, you already knew that. But I hope you'll check that video out if you haven't seen it. And the reason, obviously, I got the brown leather is because this is a brown dialed watch, and I wanted to try that out. This Alpina came with a nice leather strap from Alpina, but the problem for me was there wasn't enough adjustment points, and I couldn't get it sized to my wrist. It was always too big. So we're going to see how these straps from StrapsCo do with that. This one might take some time to get off. There's not a lot of room here to get at the spring bars, and this is a 21mm lug width, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, I think I've got them on. Hopefully they're set in there nicely in the lugs, but again, I really think that goes really nicely. That brown strap with that brown dial, I think, is really, really nice. The browns are so close. I wasn't sure, looking online how close it would be. I was trying to get as close as possible, and that turned out pretty good. Pretty good. I think that looks great. So let me slap this on the wrist, and then we'll check that out. Alright, there you have it. Looking pretty good. I'm on the second to last hole there, and it's fitting really good, really comfortable. The leather is nice and soft. There's some cushion in this upper portion as well, and I think it's looking pretty good. Looks well made with the stitching there on the edges of the leather, and really nice choice. Now obviously the buckle is not going to match the case on this watch. I don't think they would sell anything that could be an exact match like the factory bracelets come with. But it's something you have to deal with, and no one will ever really notice, I'm sure. But overall, I'm pretty impressed by these straps. They seem pretty good, and I'm happy how they paired with the watches that you've seen here in this video. Let me take this off so I can talk about these just a little bit more as we close down the video. Now, this first one, this rubber vintage rally strap, it goes for, I think, $17.99 on their website, just to give you an idea. That's how much that one is. The NATO strap here, the seatbelt NATO with the black hardware, goes for $24.99 on StrapsCo. And then this leather one, this vintage classic leather, goes for $29.99, in case you were wondering. And there will be links in the description to each of these three straps that I've showcased today, where you can find them on their website. And I hope you'll check them out. It's very kind of them. Again, thank you to them for sending these straps in and letting me keep them. So I hope you'll check them out. They seem pretty quality to me, and that is my honest opinion. If I noticed anything that was off, I would definitely tell you, and really haven't noticed anything. So I'll let you know as I use them and wear them, see how they hold up, but first impressions are pretty good. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe you have some experience with StrapsCo already. Let me know that down in the comments. Maybe you haven't. I hope you'll check them out. And yeah, I'll interact with you down there. So I'd love to hear what you think. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning into the channel today, and we'll see you next time here on J City Reviews.